the thing is that, I am who I am, and I can't really speak to others experiences that others have. Like I think we all are very aware of Black Lives Matter, and we know that the Black community has really struggled, not just over the past year, but forever. Let's be honest. And so, speaking to the fact that, yes, I feel like I agree. Everyone, it sounds like everyone is yelling at this point, and I think that many of us are yelling similar things in some similar spaces. When it comes to the Asian community, Asian American community, I don't know that we've been silenced by other minorities. We were intentionally used as an example for a lot of things. And that's where the whole model minority phrase comes from. That was purposeful, that was used to other us from other minorities, and to also be used against them. So it's really complicated. I mean, speaking about it in the realm of we are most white like in a lot of ways, not all of us, but especially those of East Asian descent. It's a stereotype that's heard. Doctors that we're all very successful, that we all have money, but even within the different Asian ethnicities, there are a lot of gaps between wages and roles. And I think that that's part of the issue is when you talk about the Asian American community, it's a huge demographic. I mean, that's an entirely huge continent. Most people don't even think about it. There's a TikToker who is of Russian descent, but she presents as an Asian, and she speaks like a Russian accent. And she constantly talks about how it just confuses people because she's Asian with a Russian accent. She's like, of course I am. That's Asia, you know? And so it's that in itself is problematic. But then when you look at the different minority populations, calling us the model minorities and putting us at the top, and then therefore saying, well, if Asians can accomplish and Asians can do these things, and they keep their heads down, they don't ruffle feathers, they're submissive, right? That's a very common thought process, especially when it comes to Asian women, because that then falls back into that whole sexualization. We're submissive. We're going to do absolutely anything that you want in bed. We're going to do absolutely anything that you want, period. I'm going to make your dinner and I'm never going to complain. That's a problem when you use that against other minorities and are saying, hey, they can do it. Why can't you? Because then it pits us against each other, instead of us realizing, we didn't choose these monikers, we didn't choose these themes, we didn't choose these phrases that are used to represent us. And model minority is absolute bullshit. Anyone who knows me knows I'm going to say some shit. So, I'm not going to necessarily be that submissive Asian woman. But these concepts are definitely out there. And so, I think because of that immigration, and I know for me, when I've seen elders that have immigrated over, there's just this need to just get through. They want to assimilate. Some don't. They may stay in like Koreatown. My mom didn't want to assimilate as much, but it's just, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to create any problems. But that's created a problem because we aren't being heard. And, for me, I think that's partly our own fault, because we just wanted to get through. We wanted to survive, and survival took precedence over everything else.